What is going on, YouTube land? How the fuck are you doing? My name is Vision, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Escapists, in particular the first map that you play called Center Parks. So let's go ahead and first customize our character. If I could type. So we have Center Parks as well. Let's go ahead and randomize our people. So this is going to be the easiest prison to break out of, and I'm actually going to be showing you a very simple method of doing so. You're not really going to need any special items, but it can be made much easier with special items. I'm going to try to do this without using any. So on the first day, what we're going to be looking for is really forks and bedrolls and a couple pillows, which are all easily obtainable, honestly, before breakfast is even over. So what we're going to go ahead and do is make an appearance really quick here at the morning roll call. If you're new to the game, you can also, top tip really quick, you can get see if you're about to be searched or not throughout the day. That'll also come up normally at night as well. So to obtain forks, spoons, and knives are all going to be plastic, and they can be found here in the utensils. They spawn, I believe, once a day. We'll go ahead and get all of those. What we're going to need is a ton of forks and about 6 or so to finally cut through the fence. So what I like to do is just grab up those really quick. I'm going to run back to our cell and just drop those back. And I need... So what we're going to be doing is we're going to need 2 pillows and a bed sheet to make a bed dummy, and then we're going to need 2 additional bed sheets to cover up our cell at night. We got our cell coverage. You only need 2 for the bars, 1 and then 2. And bed sheet. Put those 3 together in the crafting. We'll make a bed dummy if you don't already know that. This game also features a little bit of character building. Just 3 simple things: speed, strength, and intellect. Certain things you can't craft unless you have a high enough intellect. Speed just alters, I believe, just your walk speed if I'm not mistaken, and strength raises health up to 50 hit points. So what I normally like to do is get a little bit of intellect just in case if I do need to craft anything. I'm kind of already started on that road to be able to make just about anything. It's also good to have if you plan on being there for the long haul, or if you don't have any information about the prison beforehand. That way you can get like the metal shop job or another decent job and kind of make money a lot quicker. At the top left of my screen, you can see the yellow portion here. That is your fatigue. Once you hit 100, you really can't do anything. Fatigue can be lowered by, let me see, eating. Well, it can be lowered by eating, taking a shower like I'm doing now, resting either in your bed or on a sun lounge. Like you can come out here on the Center Parks map and rest on these sun lounges just like you would on your bed, which is kind of nice. I'd love to be laying around in prison, if I were to be in prison, that is. The third from the top is going to be your guard heat. So as you see me coming to lunch late, they'll kind of yell at me for it, and I'll receive a little bit of guard heat. You just grab a food tray, sit down, and start eating. That's the fastest way to lower fatigue, is eating. Let's go ahead and get up our knives for our escape now, I guess. Although normally you can save that for a later day. I tend just to like to have as much as I need before I even get going. So by default, you have the laundry job. You need to do 6, 10 is your quota. A top tip is if you stand between both the machines, you can access both of them without having to move at all. And also keep in mind, if you have a guard suit, which were the blue ones that you saw me grab a moment ago, these here, if you walk through this, you will be detected with it. So just keep that in mind. Other than that, you can walk out with a inmate uniform just fine. But typically anything that's red text, it'll instantly raise to 98. And any guards in the vicinity will instantly kind of pick up on that. Eventually you will get shot, by the way, I forgot about that. And that's what happened there. Once your guard heat raises to a certain degree, I believe you get shot over it. But if you do want to smuggle contraband like that, as you can see kind of what I just did, run out, set it down really quick, get shot, and it'll lay there. So I'll go ahead and just plant this on somebody for giggles. There we go. Another good tip is you can, of course, like you saw me, just search people's desks. Take items, leave items. I haven't really noticed like a punishment system for NPCs yet, so it really doesn't. It would be kind of nice if that could be like a job you could get from someone. The way NPCs work in the game, if you're not familiar with the game yet, the green exclamation point indicates that they have a job for you. So, Brad searching for hand cream will make it worth my while, which hopefully the payout is a little more than $20, if you know what I mean. Then you can say yes, no, or maybe. Maybe we'll leave it open. Okay, in completion, the person will like you a little more. Saying no, you'll see the red thumbs down happen. Also, just chatting to people will also raise their like of you. If you're familiar with Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and the workout system in the game, this will be very familiar to you. A treadmill will constantly run like you would on GTA. Weight train, pump it up like you pump it up like the Arnold Schwarzenegger would do. Both these raise your fatigue level. Typically the exercise period lasts for 1 hour. And also if an NPC has kind of a golden pouch thing, I don't know what to really call that, over their head, you can right click on them and select buy, and they will have legal and illegal items for purchase. Typically here at Center Parks you have 2 people, and those will update periodically throughout the day. If you buy one item, if you come back a couple game hours later, they may or may not have another item for you. Let's see, what else? Yeah, arriving late like you've seen raises heat like I've already said. So we'll go ahead and eat really quick and show the fatigue drop. I think it's quicker. I haven't really paid too much attention, but I believe it is quicker than showering, but it might be just as fast. Normally when people are knocked down, if you left, I meant to show that, but I completely spaced. If you left click on him, you can search his body and kind of get a couple items off of them. Say if it's someone who sells things, it won't be what they actually have for sale, it'll be some random items. Sometimes you can find some good things. sure. I found duct tape files, things of that nature off people, but normally it's basic items. So really what I'm waiting on is nighttime. You can do certain things during the day. For, say, like breaking out. You can technically chip walls, but I believe you can get caught if they walk by and you're sitting there poking your wall. And if you do get caught, they do rebuild the wall. So it won't be like you get out of solitaire and it's still at whatever percentage you left it at. But what I'll do is you just kind of watch the walkway. If you see a guard, if you just tap anything, you'll instantly stop. Kind of like that. I've noticed in the day, if you put your bedrolls up, the guards will pull it down. At least I've had it happen once, so I kind of never try that again. But at night, they typically don't touch it. We may actually just end up sleeping through night one and not working throughout the night. I didn't get as many forks as I'd like to get on day one. On Center Parks, there's only 2 roll calls, morning and evening. On other prisons, I've seen midday roll calls, things of that nature. Those are really the only tasks you actually have to show up for that won't give you a ton of heat. If you don't show up for morning or night, they get pretty suspicious. The prison will go on lockdown, and then you have a certain time frame. I don't really recall what it is at the moment, until you're pretty much just shot dead. Once everyone enters their cells at night, it'll go on lockdown. And like that. I guess we'll get this wall to a breaking point and then rest up. Actually, we'll see what the stash is. You can make a poster to cover the hole, but what I typically do is, so we got a shovel, it's nothing we really need. It would be nice if it was a pickaxe. So you can actually set your brick wall back, and the brick wall will have 10, so you gotta chip it, I think, about 3 times or so. Sleeping will definitely drastically lower your fatigue, as you would assume. Actually, I don't need to do jobs because I don't plan on buying anything for this escape. Actually, I don't think I'm going to report to work either. Since I don't really want money. The payouts are different per job. Typically, like I was saying earlier, the metal shop is the best, but your intellect must be 70 or above. But if you spend a lot of your time, I mean, you can almost typically get about 70 the first day. If you skip working out, you skip stuff like that, skip all your meals. thing that really does make Center Parks so much easier than all the other ones is there's not too many patrol guards. Actually, I want to do something really risky, which hopefully it pays off. Oh, that's right, I have to have a... I need to place this wall before they walk by. Are you serious? No, drop the wall! Oh my goodness, no way! There we go. Alright, so hopefully they'll not really raise a suspicion with that being there. If you do that, keep in mind that you kind of still need fork to break out. But the whole objective here is to break the wall that you saw me break first already, the wall that we're chipping at now, and then with the knives we stole on day 1, we will go through the gate. And then hopefully we'll be able to do this by day 3, is my... hoping on day 3. What I like to do is, you can find cookies, muffins, chocolate bars, just various food items. Those are good to keep around, especially if we're going to do the method I'm using. That way you can lower your fatigue and not be stuck behind a wall. Which is never the best thing in the world to be, especially if night roll call comes and you can't take the 3 swings at this wall quick enough. Because it does drop very slowly when you're kind of just lingering about. Where did we get this guy at? 16? Oh, that's perfect. I think that's either 10 or that's a full fork there. Hopefully it's a full fork. You can take swings once it hits 99. That's typically the... best way to do it if you're just trying to rush through it. Oh gosh, get out there quickly. There we go. That's a 10, we have 16, so yeah, we have definitely more than enough to break out come nighttime. If you do come up and... I'll actually show you really quickly. Oh, I need a knife, don't I? If you come and attack the fence, if you will, during the daytime, you will get shot dead, so keep that in mind. If you ever do get sent to the infirmary, you will lose any illegal items you have on you, including your weapon. Away from getting knocked down, so if you left to click on him, you see his timber. I've seen up to 3 items. I've never seen somebody with 6 items. If you right-click them, you can actually pick them up and kind of carry them around. That'll come in handy if I've seen it happen quite a few times actually while playing the game, where 2 people will be knocked out on top of each other, so you can kind of quickly move one and then get to the other one. Actually, I don't think I would have enough time to actually get to work, complete it. So you can see, they kind of change up, varying prices for things. There's a wiki, of course, for this game, and you also can unlock craft notes, which will kind of cheat sheet, if you will, kind of like a wiki, the same thing. There seems to be quite a bit of things you can actually craft throughout the game. You can make key molds. If I can let's go stand and work so I don't keep getting heat. There we go. So that's just me getting fired. Those things typically kind of scare me, because normally that's what comes up when you get raided, but I know I have nothing illegal at the moment, so I kind of panicked for no reason. I was about to be very upset, to be honest. If you search someone with guards watching, you will get in trouble for it, so I'll take his mop. I saw that. He'll chase me. You can also kind of run around. You'll see he'll stop chasing me, and then that's the end of that. You can also hide in certain things. So say if you come up here to the infirmary, for example, you can hide in any of these little lockers. So that comes in handy if you do something at roll call, which happens a lot for favors in the game, either morning or night. You can kind of hit a guard, which will be standing here, and I'll normally run out this way and kind of take them for a little loop, like that, and then you can bum rush this, kind of just hide out. You can also just juke around these a little bit, and he'll stop chasing you, and then you can literally just walk right back to roll call and nothing will come from it. So the magic number is 50, it seems like. Once you hit about 50, that's when you get shot. Which makes sense, I guess. So we should be out night 2. I know this video is running a little long. It's at 22 minutes right now. I'd probably say it's going to be like a 30-minute video, which I hope it's so far been a very detailed description. If you like the video, like and comment below. Please subscribe and follow. I'll also put the link to my Twitch below, and my Twitter, which typically is just used to tweet about me live streaming, because it definitely works better than the Twitch email system, sad to say. I'll leave those in the show notes below for anyone who wants to check that kind of information out. Other than that, you can, search people's desks. Occasionally you'll find illegal items. You may find like a file or a roll of duct tape or something of that nature in a desk, which is really nice because it saves you the trouble of spending the money. Duct tape's like 30 bucks. Files, I think $70. As you can see from one day of just working, I didn't make quite, I think I made $26 for a day of working. You can make quite a bit of money by doing favors for people, though. And a lot of them will be very, very simple favors. So, distract the guards at the next shower period. I'll accept that just to leave them hanging next time, because I'll be breaking out of here very shortly, in theory. Sorry about that, to take a little drink of water. I was getting what some might call parched. So this is like the solitaire room, which you won't spend any time in. You'll spend the night like you would if you went to sleep. That's really it. You don't spend like multiple days just sitting there, which is kind of nice. The toilet is a good place to hide illegal items without flushing. That way, if nighttime rolls around and your name's on the list, you can quickly just kind of run back to your cell, take the 10 heat, flush the stuff. That only holds 3. Another good place is you can actually lift your desk and drop it, and stand, and you can cut this vent with plastic forks, or you can make shears in the game. These little things, like you saw earlier, are prisoner stashes. But once you get in the vent, you can leave items up there, or once you break through the first wall, you can hide your illegal items in that wall, which they'll never be detected unless they know the wall. See there, I'm about to get searched, so if I had anything illegal, I could rush out here, get all my illegal stuff, dispose of it, and then make it back to roll call. Taking 17 total heat, at least that time around, and not get to get sent to solitaire and lose all my items. Well, really, to get sent to solitaire, because you're still going to lose everything that you had in your cell itself. So if we stand here, once everything gets locked up, he'll walk in here and kind of take a peek. Normally he does it as soon as it happens. Sometimes he'll do it throughout the night randomly. Hopefully this is him, because I would like to get started breaking out. There we go. So he'll take a peek. Nothing illegal, and that's all that'll be of that. So actually, let's do a little crafting if we can. I got enough intellect for it. We'll set up the fake dummy bed. There we go. There's the, like I was saying earlier, in red, contraband. So we can take this, place that in our bed, because that looks so legitimate, but whatever. Let's go ahead and get our forks up. Much like raising our dongers. Before we do that, actually, let's go ahead and lock them out. Keep in mind when you do cancel your chipping, I do believe it still counts as a use of the item, so you may break it and kind of waste it, but I wouldn't trust me wholeheartedly on that one. I may be incorrect. Let's go back and get all the knives we can. Awesome. So now if they come into my cell, they should have no suspicion while I'm in this section, in theory. I haven't tested this. I haven't had somebody walk in while I've had the bedroll and everything covered up and the wall, but I would assume that that does its job. So there we go. We're out the second. Let's go ahead and get our knives. Don't need that. Alright. You just walk straight out in the spot where you saw me get shot earlier. It's typically where I cut. We've just been slicing up. Crafting shears and pickaxes, things like that, will definitely drastically lower the time you spend actually making this shwak, 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 shwak sound. Can be quite annoying sometimes, I do apologize. Also, your fatigue will raise, which, if you don't kind of time it out right, I've actually used up too much nighttime, essentially, and have had to wait an entire day to break out again. You can go back in your bed and just lay down, which I may, actually, let me hit it one more time. Definitely try to get out tonight, that's for sure. Since I've already said that's what we would be doing by day 3. We'll come back in. Which one is it? Number 1? Forgot to grab the chocolate bar out of my desk. I did want to get that too. I should have been searching for other food as well. Kind of forgot to do that. So hopefully we don't run into another day. I'll be a little upset if we do, to be honest. I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible. Roll call's 8 a.m. So this might actually turn into another day. Sadly. Come on. Oh my goodness, I think this might end up being a 4-day breakout. Oh, no. No. I'll give it till 5:30, I guess. Hopefully. Maybe not even that. I'll get 50%, I guess. Definitely try to get out of here, that's for sure. Oh, I thought I had a chocolate bar. I guess I don't. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. Alright. Panic's over. We won't have to be here for a whole day to break not even half a fence down. Alright, one more hit and we are free. Alright, there we are. And as Aretha Franklin once said, freedom. And there we are. That is Center Parcs, broken out in 3 days using no items besides things you can find. Well, I did kind of create the dummy, but as you saw, it wasn't technically needed. It's more of a safety net. So perfectly 30 minutes, 31:04 at the current time. Like I was saying previously, if you liked the video, please leave a like. If you disliked it, go ahead and like it. All my links will be down below. I typically stream daily. Right now I'm streaming a lot of this game and quite a few others, so if you're interested and if you liked what you saw here and kind of want to go see some more, go ahead and check the link and see if I'm streaming at the moment, and if not, follow me and follow the Twitter. And thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.